Hello folks, Destin here with my guide to healer pets in the world of Clanlord. If you're not familiar, Clanlord is a 2D sprite-based MMO that focuses on a small community of exiles working together to survive on the hostile island they've been exiled to. Clanlord was developed by Delta Tau Software and is coming up on its 15th birthday. If retro MMOs are your thing, check out clanlord.com and you can try the game for free with a demo character. A few FYIs, the cursor motion in the game is actually smooth. This is just how Fraps is recording it. Also, there are more windows to the game, including a text log and inventory, but I'll just be using the game window for this video. My focus today is going to be on healer pets, which are a fairly recent addition to the game. If you're a healer but haven't played Clanlord for a while, it'll probably interest you to know that healers can now have combat pets that can grow to be reasonably powerful. Send your thanks to Slartibartfast GM for giving us healers this amazing ability, as pets are everything we could hope for. As a healer, the first step in acquiring a pet will be to find a fallen creature in the lands. You can find these pretty much anywhere at random, including in and around town. Pets all have identical stats, but if you plan to hunt with other players, it might be a good idea to pick a small pet that won't grow much larger as it levels. Once you've found a fallen creature, simply bump into it with your moonstone equipped, and you'll start healing it. After it's been healed, you must visit the stable to retrieve it. The stable can be found in the East-North Farms, near the northwest corner of the Snell. First, speak to Petra, who will deliver your pet to Pete, then to Pete, who will summon your pet for you if you have the necessary number of overall ranks, which is around 450. Petra will be responsible for your secondary pet. Anytime you heal a new fallen pet out in the world, it will replace your secondary pet. Remember that so as not to replace a pet you wish to keep. Next, you can choose your pet's name by talking to Nom, its favorite food by talking to Om, and its gender by talking to Fran. After that, speak to each of the trainers to give your pet specific commands to follow that allow you to control your pet. For these, I recommend creating macros that will allow you to quickly issue commands to your pet. You can even whisper them so as not to create extra chat spam for other exiles. Once you have your pet's commands figured out, you'll want to start leveling your pet as if it were a fresh off the boat exile, which means the rat towers are a good start. To heal your pet, you can either bump it with a moonstone equipped, or, with any ranged healing item, use /u/pet to heal your pet from range, another good command to macro. You'll receive messages in your chat log about your pet growing stronger. Every 20 messages or so, your pet will grow much stronger and will need to return to the stables. Simply send your pet back to the stables and retrieve it again to unlock its new potency and possibly a change in appearance. For example, an infant Meshra pet will grow into an adult Meshra when this change happens. When commanding your pet in battle, there are 3 basic commands that will be necessary. The first is the attack command, which you'll see me using here. This will order your pet to attack everything nearby, which is handy if you're surrounded by a swarm of smaller monsters that you want killed quickly. Next is the obey command, shown here. This command will cause your pet to follow your hand signals, which is the in-character way of saying that the pet will move to your cursor. This allows you to prioritize targets by controlling your pet directly. Last is the stay command, which orders the pet to hold its current position until given another command. As your pet grows stronger, it'll allow you to fight your way into areas that were once easy to get trapped in, such as Trool Mines or the Passes. When your pet tags something, your character gets tag credit when the creature dies. However, your pet must get the last hit on a monster to gain experience for itself. You can skin the monsters your pet kills, meaning that healers can coin quite effectively once their pet has grown strong enough. Beyond that, pets are amazing for hunting with newer players, as a pet makes a good holding point while a newer player tags, after which the pet can kill the monster. This allows a healer with a pet to act as both the healer and a bricking fighter, making healers even better at helping new players earn ranks. Next, I'm going to discuss some advanced pet tactics, since a healer with a pet is effectively controlling 2 entities in the game simultaneously. This can lead to some difficulty, especially if you're attempting to use your pet on a hunt, but it also dramatically increases the skill ceiling of the class and allows the healer to bring more to a hunt than just their healing skills. Note that it's always a good idea to check with the hunt organizer beforehand about whether or not pets are welcome on the hunt. By default, your pet is going to behave like this, bouncing within a set radius around you, attacking anything it happens to bump into. This might be fine while hunting solo, but this will be extremely problematic when hunting in groups, as your pet will constantly be in the way. That's why, when on a group hunt, your pet should always be in one of the following states, either following your hand signals with the obey command, or parked, as I like to call it, by issuing the stay command. The goal here is to ensure that your pet doesn't become an obstacle during hunts, either to you or your fellow players. Like I said earlier, this is where a small pet can be a huge asset, as it's easier to keep it out of the way. If you're on a mobile hunt, my advice is to try to keep your pet behind you at all times. If your pet has gotten ahead of you, simply stop your character movement for a moment and bring your cursor around behind you to put your pet back on your 6. Alternatively, you can park your pet, run around it, then reissue the obey command. When someone is luring, park your pet either right next to you or off to the side where no one will bump into it. Be prepared to lock your healing onto the player doing the luring before commanding your pet into the fight. Your pet has several uses on a hunt. First and foremost, its job is to fall so you don't have to, so let it take hits for you or other players. Pets require Horus to raise and can be chained, but if not raised for a certain period of time, a pet will depart back to the stable, losing experience in the process. A pet's next use is to kill junk. No matter how many rangers you have on a hunt, a good pet wrangler will see to it that weaker critters like these die before they have a chance to get in the way or attack the healers and mystics. Your pet can also be handy for killing venomous creatures away from the group so no one gets hit by the venom splash when the creature dies. Finally, if your pet is strong enough, it will likely be able to luck hit certain creatures that may grant you experience. Since the pet's tag counts as your tag, you may find yourself able to earn kills and even vanquishes, which will count toward your shared experience. Naturally, while wrangling your pet, you're still responsible for healing the members of your hunt. Again, heavy use of macros can help, as you can quickly change healing targets on the fly with a single click. If healing becomes too hectic, park your pet off to the side and resume wrangling when things have calmed down a little. Remember to heal your group members before you heal your pet, and don't be afraid to use your pet's corpse as an emergency kudzu. Depending upon the size of a hunt and your personal skill as a wrangler, you may want to forego having your pet with you. You can always send your pet back to the stables with the go home command, but if you want to keep it around in case the hunt thins out a little, there's nothing wrong with simply parking your pet off to the side in every fight as you travel from snell to snell. The goal is to ensure that the other players in the hunt never feel like your pet is in the way, but sometimes that can't be avoided as you'll be navigating areas that are just too narrow. Again, it all boils down to the size of the hunt, the location of the hunt, and your skill as a wrangler. Learning to control your healer while commanding your pet takes time and practice, so don't feel bad if you don't get the hang of it right away. Overall, pets offer healers the ability to travel the lands in relative safety and allow us to coin solo while we wait for a hunt to start up. Gone are the days of not being able to untrap ourselves from swarms of junk or worry about being cornered as we hunt for ore. Thanks again to Slarty for adding such an amazing feature to the game, and thanks for taking the time to watch this guide. Hope to see you in the lands.